I look like a big giant narcissist. See a pretty good view. Good morning. I am on my way to work. I thought I might do one of these maybe once a week, where I have an opportunity to answer your questions and I don't know, just be on camera a little bit more. It's Monday. I'm quite tired. Haven't quite recovered from the live stream last weekend, which was a ton of fun. Victoria on YouTube asked me if I had any tips or suggestions for becoming a critic. I don't think I do. I don't think what I do on the channel is really criticism. I consider my opinion to be the least important part of the videos themselves. For every one of them, I try and come up with an idea for something to talk about besides just this good, this bad. And of course for the Buffy Guide stuff, I just do a lot of research. Oh, this is heavy. I'll get used to this. But the toughest thing about doing anything, and something that I struggle with constantly, and especially when it comes to doing camera, things like this. Here, we'll go this direction. Doing enough of it to get past the point where I stop hating the things that I'm making. So Ira Glass did an interview for Current Television, and in it, he talked about how when you get into things, you know, you get into something because your taste is very high in that particular thing. But when you start, you're real bad. And that's self-evident. But what is not self-evident is how much you're going to dislike the stuff that you're making. And you have to get past that point. You have to put yourself on a schedule. You have to keep making and making and making. That's part of the reason why I chose to do the episode guide, was because there were 147 episodes, and even though I don't hit it very often right now, if I make one a week, I'm practicing constantly, and I've made 58 videos now. I don't really like the first 20 of them, but after 58, I've now made a few things I like, but you have to get over that hump of being bad and giving yourself permission to be bad, because you know you're going to get better. It's the only way. Anyway, I'll link Ira Glass's video right here. And Veronica, for me, that, I don't know what you'd call it, the hate gap, the getting started problem, also very much relates to being on camera. I'm probably not going to be super happy with these first few that I make, but maybe the 10th vlog or the 20th will be something I'm proud of. But I've got to get through that point, and so here we are. I guess I'm excited to get going making these. I've had this camera, which is a GH3, for 4 years, and so far I've made one project with it. Let me show you everything I know about this camera. Go. It has buttons. I'm right by a road, so sorry about the noise. My Oedipus is better than yours on Tumblr asked me, what's my opinion on the Buffy movie from 1992? Well, I didn't see the Buffy movie until after I'd watched the series several times, and actually the first time I watched it was for a friend's podcast. I'll link right there. Boop. It wasn't bad. Anyway, for a full, much longer conversation about it, check out the podcast that my friends put on. Breakfast. Let's go. I bought a pack of 10 lessons at this yoga place 4 years ago. It's still have 8 left. I'm pretty sure I can't show you guys where I work, but I can show you my favorite part about the location I work at. Look at this. Oh, I forgot one component of breakfast. Okay, Day. I'm ready. Now leaving work. Long day. Long day. George on Facebook asked me who my favorite big bad is of the 7 seasons. Well, the answer is whoever you think the big bad of 6 is. And I don't think it's the nerds. But other than season 6, I think probably the mayor. I just love his balance of idiosyncrasies to evil. Jake on Facebook asked me, what are the episodes that I'm most looking forward to covering? Definitely The Body. I've had some things in mind for that one for a while that I want to talk about and things I want to say. Actually, the prom from this season means a lot to me. Looking at this, I should be looking at you here. Buffy Boleyn on Tumblr asked, are there any episodes ahead you dread getting into? Not only because they're unpleasant or going to stir controversy, but because they're slogs. No, controversy? No, not at all. As a matter of fact, those are the episodes that I'm most looking forward to talking about. It kind of gets back to the previous review that I just did for Helpless. I talked about how the things we care about the deepest are the most worth talking about. And those are those controversial episodes. So we'll see. The rate I'm going, it's gonna take a while. But there are parts of Angel that I'm not looking forward to getting into. And then there's season 5. But you gotta go through Connor to get there. Jennifer Druitt on Facebook asked if I had to cosplay a Buffyverse character, who would I want to cosplay and why? Obviously I'd want to cosplay Spike, to have those cheekbones and that bleach blonde hair, like all Viper-like and be all sexy. That would be fantastic. Daniel on Facebook asked, Daniel, one of the more old school hardcore Facebook commenters, what was my favorite course in college? My degree is in technical journalism, which I didn't make great use of. And the last year I spent making a short film, a version of Hamlet that was staged on campus. And I played Polonius, and it was terrible, but it was a huge accomplishment for 22-year-old me. So I did things all wrong. I wanted to be a filmmaker, and so I went and got a video production degree at a journalism school, which is a complete waste of time. Journalism degrees are not a waste of time. Going to a journalism school and slanting that towards film and short storytelling, I mean, I should have gone to film school, but I didn't. Cameron asked me on YouTube, hey, did you realize you look and sound and talk like that guy off Angel Season 1, Episode 3, In the Dark, Marcus, the vampire that Spike hired to torture Angel to get the Ring of Amora? You sound and even look similar to that guy, your mannerisms, the way you speak, and your voice. Just saying.
What do you want, Angel?
What do you want, Angel?
What do you want? What do you want, Angel?
Thank you for your question, Cameron. Ashton on Twitter asked me, have I ever been recognized in real life? No, I really have no desire for any of that. Again, like I said, I'm doing this kind of stuff because I need to shoot and edit things that I make myself, in addition to the channel, in addition to the episode guide, which will never go away unless it finishes. I'll see you guys in a week.
Time to make some keys. It's time to make some keys.
This has been the Key Song. Mission accomplished. Just show everyone the keys you picked out.
I'm like Cruella de Vil.